welcome. It's time for Friday Night Marketing. We're gonna rock. We're gonna roll. Get real and bold. Come on, join the show now. It's about to unfold. Get raw, get real, get results now. We're the latest steel, making waves loud. On this stage, we ignite. Every Friday night, brand new fight. Get real, get results now. We're the latest steel, making waves loud. On this stage, we ignite. Every Friday night, brand new fight. In the spotlight, feel the fever. Every pitch and quest. Dreams are big, get bigger tonight. Push the limits, reach new heights. So grab your seat, don't blink an eye. 'Cause Friday night we'll touch the sky. Welcome! It's time for Friday Night Marketing Raw!
Put your trays in their upright positions and prepare for turbulence. It's Friday Night Marketing Raw. Hi, Dan. Hi, Ellie. Good to see you.
Hello, hello. How are we?
Tired.
One of those weeks.
One of those weeks where I've had loads to do, I'm worn out, and I don't feel I achieved anything at the end of it. But although I did when you look, I really did. I've actually got a quarter of a big course written this week. So it's actually quite a lot.
Sounds like my January. I was about my entire month was being really busy and then just not really achieving much. At least you've achieved something, though. I don't really think I did that much in January.
I don't feel I have because it's work that's done and is sat on my computer. Until it's released, it doesn't count, does it? Because until you're actually getting the benefit of it, it doesn't count. So in some ways, I haven't achieved much. I mean, yeah, I've written a thing, but nothing's gone out. So, hi, Tom Clark. Good to see ya. Hope you are well. Hope you've had a good week as well.
Indeed. Hello, Tom. Hello. Yeah, another week in. I was just saying to you offline before we joined. Oh, let me just see. Richie might join us. So it's his daughter's birthday today, so I haven't really expected him, but he's just messaged me saying, I'm at my desk now if you want to catch up. So I'll invite him in, see if he's coming in. I'll see if he's coming in. But yeah, it's Lexi's 10th birthday today, so finally he bought her a phone after all. So this is the start of the dark years now.
Yes, there's phone now. What's next? Yeah, let's not go there.
Maybe not when we're on YouTube for 5 minutes. Maybe not.
Hey, good news! Michael Cheney's releasing Millionaire Whistleblower in April, where he's going to blow the whistle on everything he knows about how to fire all his staff and close the company down. So looking forward to that one.
Oh dear, no comment.
I know. And in related news, not much else actually. I have had a little look down what's been launching. It's all been shite. There has been nothing.
I gave a go to, and you probably tell me, oh, it's an awful person because you've got years of experience and you know these people more than me. But I gave a go to Ricky Mataka's app install thing. So I got it and had to play with it. And it's, I mean, obviously, you know, it's the usual sales page is a little bit overhyped. But there's a half decent method there, and people, I mean, we're talking, you know, sweet money or candy money for the Americans, right? This is not going to be life changing. This is, and I wrote that in my emails, like, well, this is not going to make you rich.
Yeah. But
if you need an extra, 20, 30, maybe $50 out of it, there's a little something here.
Nothing wrong with sidelines and side hustles. I quite often mail out about that sort of thing. And I think if you're upfront with people and go, look, this probably isn't a long-term sustainable business. But if you want to do this for a couple of hours a week and make some seed money so you can start a sustainable business, it's Mr. Stephen.
Hello there.
Hello.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Did you take my advice?
Probably not. What was the advice?
Did you take a break? Did you take a staycation?
Not properly, no, because I things happened and then I had to do things and life happened, but I am planning to take a few days,
Life, that pain in the arse called life.
That thing that gets in the way of us making more money.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I know what I'm like as well, though, that if I do stop at any point, it'll be really difficult to start again. So there is that. But there's a good opportunity for sun shining next week, so I might go out for a few days. And,
wow.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yes, we are in the spring of deception that we call it here in Shaftesbury. We have our own microclimate. We have the spring of deception, and then something else, and then the summer of despair, which lasts 2 days.
Well, while you're all licking your wounds, it's 31 for me right now. So just put that out there. It's actually not 23 because I have to have the aircon on here in the office. But
it was 5 degrees today.
Oh, that's a bit miserable, isn't it, for March?
Yeah.
It's that early spring thing. So you go out and the sun's out and it looks spectacular.
Beautiful. And then you freeze your arse off.
No matter how many coats, jackets, and whatever you put on, you freeze your bits off. Yeah.
We had snow yesterday.
Wow. We didn't have any snow.
Funnily enough, actually, I then saw a post on Facebook that I'd made 6 years ago. It brings up that thing. This is what you were doing 6 years ago, as if you fucking want to remember that. Because usually you post your trauma on Facebook, right? No. Anyway, I saw this thing, and it was 6 years to the day, and it had been fucking snowing.
You see, I don't mind those because 6 years ago I was quite a bit slimmer. So I get them and I go, I was looking all right then, wasn't I? I don't
6 years ago,
reminders.
I was quite a bit younger, so there's that.
Well, so was I. I think we were all 6 years ago. But so I don't mind too much those reminders. But
occasionally something comes up and it just reminds you of your age, and you just like, oh yeah, that's the thing that's happened. Like a friend of mine who I was at school with, it was her birthday today, same age as me, and then her daughter wrote a post to her saying happy birthday. And then her granddaughter wrote a post saying happy, and that's the moment where you suddenly go, yeah, time's marching on a bit. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, it gets depressing.
Poor Steve.
Doesn't it?
Anyway, so that's what I was saying. I gave, was just saying before you jumped on, Steve, I gave Ricky Mataka's thing a go, his launch on JVZoo, and it did okay. I mean, they changed something because I looked at it on day one and it was converting at 1%. And I was like, yeah, let's just move on. So I didn't. And then I noticed it was back in like the top 10 again. And I was like, I'll just have another look now. There's maybe a few other affiliates that have jumped on. And it had come up quite a bit. I don't remember exactly what it was. So I thought, I'll send a couple of emails out. Let's see how it does. And we got a few sales out of it. Nothing spectacular though, but that's just been my story for about the last 3 or 4 weeks. You know, it was the same with everything I've really touched for the last few weeks. Even
I've now got
stuff hasn't been amazing.
I've now got another 400 people on my list, and I don't know what to send to them because partly there's not a lot of stuff out there at the moment. Sorin had something that he launched, and I said, well, I'll do resip at some point. So I'm thinking about doing that. But that's use these prompts to write emails with, and then you can sell these same prompts yourself as the. And I'm struggling to think, is that a good angle for the people that I've just picked up who are clearly going to be into you know, writing books and stuff, or do I send that to the people in my list who might be interested in that, but other stuff I don't know what to do with that.
Anyone know who this is? I got a message today from IM Review Squad, which means nothing to me, but they reached out and they went, I am founder of IM Review Squad. Okay.
Like it's a company with 1,000 employees and
and many bestseller apps, and they name them. I think I've vaguely heard of some of these, but they got generic names, so it might happen. Pixar Studio, Hostly, eBook Studio, Voice Cloner AI, and more. I want to talk to you as I saw your name on many leaderboard, which offer a solution to InfoNet. I'm like, that's why I hate fucking leaderboards. Pain in my arse, that is. I hate my name being out there on leaderboards because then you just get hit up by twats all the time.
Yeah.
And so I went, okay. And they went, do you promote offer on JVZoo? So I said, well, sometimes. And then he went, great. Well, we got a launch 2nd of April. Mark it in your diary. We need your support. And I'm like, we haven't told me what the fuck it is yet. So I go, and then he comes back, and I don't know what it's called, but this is the opening line of their pitch to me, which just makes me think everyone's already got things that do this. It's a brand new, AI-powered, app that helps your audience instantly create, host, and sell video courses in any niche in minutes. I'm like, isn't that what Descript does? Isn't that what all these other things do? And you're not going to kill them off.
What day does it launch? I mean, I'm just having a look on Munchai. What's the date?
2nd of April.
Oh, IM Review Squad. It's called, oh, Jesus. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's EDUZIGN.
Edgizing.
Well, it sounds like edging, but I don't think that's the angle that they're going for.
Probably I do know that although it launches on the 2nd of April, and I know that's a few weeks off yet, but I do know that they can't send me any kind of review access until sometime next week. I'm thinking, this isn't even built yet. IM Review Squad and Logic Beam. Yeah, there it is.
Logic Beam, I've definitely heard of. They have released quite a few things, but I think they're kind of often. I believe that they are kind of like the developers, so it might be like them plus Neil Napier, or it might be them plus another marketer, for example. I don't know if they've got anything to do with Neil. I'm not saying that they do, but it's just them and another marketer usually. I'm
looking at the promote this brand new AI powered app. Helps him do this 2nd of April. EduZine. So, blah blah blah. All right. Let's see how much this we got. Do we have a JV doc? Not found. Great. Okay. Email swipes. not found. Brilliant.
Yeah,
We got
so
JV page.
you've got to create the product before you know what the
Cheers.
email angle is going to be, don't you? I mean,
That's
They
true,
haven't
yeah.
got a sales page preview up yet. They haven't got a JV doc. Oh, they have.
But they know they've got a high converting funnel if you go down the page.
Yeah,
so
they
that
do.
already puts me off because we're talking 8 options there. Front end to OTO.
It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot.
Yeah, I think it's a very fine line between it being a deep and high converting funnel, and now you just
3 steps. Oh,
customers.
God. 3
And also-
steps. Create, customize, and profit. That's all you got to do.
Also, there's a $317 OTO6. It's a very strange price point and a very strange point in the funnel. What did you get for that? Doesn't say, because their
Shafted.
JV page stops at OTO5. So I don't know what it is.
Well, OTO5 is an exclusive agency license, so God knows what.
But then where's
Why-
OTO6 and 7? It doesn't tell me what they are.
It's just, it does nowhere. It's the bundle or the mega bundle.
Oh, that makes sense. I know what that is then. Right, so that is where they say you basically get the whole thing of the whole funnel and it'd be $317. No upsells. I presume the mega bundle is the downsell. Or maybe they get it without the agency, maybe. Either way, $317 I think is quite a tough price point, isn't it?
But hang on, if that's OTO6, haven't you gone through and bought the stuff that you wanted to anyway?
Yeah, I don't think they mean it as OTO6. I think that's just a fuck up.
They think it's just a down. Okay.
It's
all
just like, you know how some products they have like obviously front end and then there's a bundle. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
hate this sort of shit. You buy this front end and they call it commercial. So you go, oh, that sounds good. And then they go, oh, yeah, do you want the pro version? And you go, oh, all right.
right.
And then they go, but that's still limited. Now you've got to give us another 50 quid so that we don't limit how many things you can make. And then all this other shit. If it's that good, why do you need done for you courses if it builds them for you? Why do you need
True.
all this other costs?
It's $161 for the first 3 products, which is the front end pro and unlimited. And assuming that a lot of the stuff that they've got on there is kind of out of the box, we've got some sort of script that will do this for you. There's not really a lot in there. I mean, I don't know what the pro is giving you a support ticket system or drip content. I mean, for something like
Do you know my
drip
biggest
content's a pretty
problem, though?
major thing for people. Though.
Do you know my biggest problem with this sort of stuff? And I've had this problem because I always look at it of, okay, I do this sort of stuff as a business, right? We have courses that we host. I do things. I'm always looking for ways to put videos in other places. You know, that I literally, this is what I do. However, I would never personally buy a one-time price product that does all of this.
Yeah.
Because I know the maths on it, and the maths are that in 12 months' time, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, I don't know. But at some point, they are going to run out of cash, and this will disappear.
Yeah.
And so how can I build a real business by doing that? And you can't. Hey, Kurt.
Hey.
And this
for,
is my
for me, this is the real I'm out button. OTO2, which says unlimited, and it says unlimited storage for videos.
Yeah.
Now I've done a lot with videos. I know how big they are, how much it costs to store them. That is just not sustainable at a price of $161 all in.
If Vimeo
It's
can't
just
do it,
not.
I'm certainly sure
Exactly.
IM Review Squad and Logic Beam Software can't.
Yeah.
You mean Vimeo and their 10 million VC backing that they've got? Like,
I mean, even on YouTube loses vast amounts of money on storage and tech cost. They have got that venture capital. They've got Google behind it. It makes that's why they can host videos
on the content.
They are also running ads.
Guys are not right. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully by next week, because it's way off launch yet, we'll have review access.
Something
So on a future Friday Night Marketing Raw, if they get that over to me, we will log into it and actually try making a course with it and see how far we get. So
what we should do is we should put that unlimited videos to the test. If we all just upload sort of 1,000 videos.
I bet you they actually have a little disclosure
Yeah.
terms of service or whatever
Yeah.
of fair use. Yes.
Yeah.
What's fair
Well, you see,
use?
what-
I don't
what
know.
fair-
They would
what might
have
be
to
fair
because
me
it's
might
on
not be
Zoo
fair
and
to you.
JP Zoo. Allegedly, you can't call a product unlimited. Allegedly, yeah, there it is.
Well, I think it depends. In what
I
context.
love that alleged word, allegedly.
I think the word that's the problem is lifetime. That's the problem word.
That's the one they have the big problem with. Yeah.
Because what your lifetime, my lifetime?
No,
Yeah.
it's
the
usually the
lifetime.
lifetime
Sure.
of the product. It's the lifetime of the product.
Well,
Yeah,
but
well,
what
it
that's
might
the
does that
problem.
mean?
You
It's
you
the
need to make that
lifetime of
clear.
This spider.
That's
Yeah.
the norm in the industry. When you say lifetime, you mean the lifetime of the
The
product.
the problem is that you can't deal with what the norm of the industry might be. You've got to deal with what the legal
I have seen some.
specificities are, and with that, actually, lifetime. Yes, for a lot of people, would mean the lifetime of the product. But if you sell something and somebody goes, "But you said lifetime, and I'm not dead yet," then they've actually got a case because you didn't
Bring out your
specify
dead,
that actually
but I'm
we
not
meant the
dead
life of
yet.
the product. Yeah.
What's
Just
funny,
don't
I
say that
did
to
have
some people in the industry. They'll take out a hit on you. You know.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
did have someone contact me and say I bought this software off you and it was a lifetime license, 15 years ago or whatever. So I
Yeah,
went,
yeah.
okay, well, no problem. There's a copy of the file. Good
Yeah.
luck getting it to run on anything. You're going to have to go and get a Windows 8 machine and you're going to have to do this and do this. But if you want it, there it is. It still works. It's just not much good anymore. I mean, you'll be wasting
But
your
again, there's the difference. It is at least available. You have, it might not work anymore, but
It's so good
it's
to
available.
anybody, but it's
It's
available.
like it's like games. If you buy a game, look, if 10, 15 years ago you bought a game on for a system and you want to play it now and you don't have the system, it doesn't mean that you were missold the game.
Yeah.
That's what we're really talking about.
I think what I tend to say is that most.
There are some programs which base the license on the machine where you install it. So the license will be good as long as it's on the same machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I see. Look, and a lot of the stuff on like Zoo, what they'll put is it'd be one time price product, and they often put down at the bottom, the standard sort of lifetime or whatever of this product is 60 months. I've seen quite a lot of people put that and saying, look, it's one time price, and we're sort of guaranteeing 60 months. Which is 5 years, isn't it?
I think that's a fair thing to do because, I mean, let's face it, especially with AI tools. If you bring out an AI tool this week, no one is going to be using it in 6 months. They're going to use it now.
that's
In
true.
6 months, unless you keep it up, there's going to be something bigger. And at a one-time price, you're not going to keep developing it, right? So, things that are monthly like that are generally good. I mean, Canva keep improving their product consistently. When I first signed up for Canva, it was a rudimentary drawing system. Now look at what it does. It's just insane. And the price hasn't gone up. But by them charging me
they've been very smart actually.
consistently, and then
That is a subscription. That $10 I've been paying for years, and I
Me too.
never.
I think
Even
it's-
sometimes I don't use Canva, but I go, it's $10.
Right.
If it was 27 a month, I might think about it. If it was 47, I might think about it. But $10, like I'll just keep. I will use it at some point.
Oh, nobody expects a Spanish Inquisition.
It's
Yes,
the
of
other
course.
Tom. The other Tom.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Not from Germany. That would be the
Definitely
German
not.
Inquisition.
Ooh, yeah, we invented that. To be honest, we invented that too. Yeah.
What a great case of nominative determinism. Oh, your name's Torquemada. What are you going to do with your life?
Screwing. Torque.
And he definitely did a lot of that. There we go.
Somehow it's not taking the picture. Oh, well, okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, we need to ask an important question, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Has George Wigan
No.
No.
Which
He's
is
still a
probably
cunt.
why David Kirby is now sending his beaten to death like a dead horse list to everybody for tuppence. But there you
but
go.
You missed the second part of that trick. So that was the first part, right?
Yeah.
The second part was he must have sold 3 or 4. The second part was here's how to make $200 a day. Here's a way to make $200 a day with the Stripe payments that came in. Send me a DM for more information.
It was
Link
him
for
sending
Warrior
you-
Plus product.
Oh my God. Oh well,
hell.
that was.
Has George Wigan given David Kirby his money back yet?
We'll check back next week.
Well, technically, you can accept Stripe only through Warrior Plus.
You can.
Yes.
So basically, David Kirby went on Facebook and went, "I got a 14K list," and then sold copies of it for
What?
clearly $200.
Actually, he's generating these lists very similar to how other people have been. And he's been doing it in a way, I don't know exactly how, but I'm assuming it's out of Facebook groups, getting their information, knows that they're buyers, knows that they're looking for this type of information, and then selling that. So it's
How
not
many
his
times-
personal list.
How many times have we come across people that have said, "Oh, I've got a list of 10,000," and you go, "How did you get it?" And it turns out they bought it off someone. And you go, "Good luck with it. I bet you don't make any money." And they mail it and they don't make any money. They got to be engaged with you. There's no point. This shortcut, import a list and spam it. You might make the odd sale, but I think you'd be lucky to make your $200 back if you bought Kirby's old shit list of half-beaten
I'm-
death.
I am truly believing more one-on-one communication marketing is the way to go. You need to raise your prices for your premium products, focus on those, and sell those. That's my thought process, because our bed of people are shrinking because their wallets are getting drier.
Mm.
It is a recession.
Especially at the moment.
And if you
Especially.
Exactly. It is a recession worldwide. It is not just one country. Every single country has this issue.
I'm not so sure about that because
America's getting it hard at the moment, though, because they keep bringing in tariffs and other countries keep firing tariffs back, and all your prices in the States are going through the roof on everything.
It'd be interesting
No,
to see how that
coming down.
turns out
They're all
eventually.
coming in. And yet,
Well, Canada's
How many
getting ready to be
American
our
products do I
51st
buy?
state.
hardly any.
Canada's
is-
actually getting the worst end of it. So, but this is politics. I don't want to go into politics.
So here's why I'm saying that there's still plenty of people making money. So do you remember we were talking the other week about Philip Johansson, Instagram
Yes.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's now started doing some stuff on Zoo, and I'm in a group with a few people from Zoo, and we were talking about this earlier. And Simon Harries, someone asked about what they're actually doing in terms of what their results and stuff are. And as he shared them here, I'll share them with you guys because there's certainly plenty of us in this group. And they are doing so in February from a $12.97 front end. So we run them through. It's a webinar. It's a closing room, all done through Zoo. They did 930K in February, and since starting doing this, they have done 57 million. So there is money out there. They're making a
Right.
lot of money.
But what I'm saying is that's a higher price thing, right?
Well, it starts at $12.95. That's where people come in, and then they scale them up from
Oh.
there.
I thought you said $12.97 as in $1,297. My
Oh
apologies.
no! So it starts low ticket, and then the highest of that is 40 grand. Obviously, there's a lot of places where people go in between, obviously, but
Right. Because I see a lot of Johansson stuff is saying this person made $1,000 commission, this person made $1,000 commission.
right.
He does a lot of that online,
So
which
what I
drives a lot of
understand
the
is
sales.
from Instagram, right? So it's all social. People see that there's other people making thousands of dollars, and so these Instagram, rather than coming from traditional affiliate marketing lists. I think there's definitely a big piece of that, but there's definitely money. There's some people still doing plenty of money out there. So, yeah,
there's always in this game.
There always is.
There's money to be made in a recession. It just you just have to change some of your angles about a bit, and that's all it takes. The time. It's that adjustment period.
Let me show you what I was
do
talking
better
about.
in a recession than I do when we're not in a recession. I mean, at the moment,
I think
normally I do.
The thing to remember is that actually, generally, in a recession, people don't have less money, but they have less confidence. So it's still based on, if you can build the confidence, then you can sell a product. But it's harder to build the confidence in a one-to-many relationship. Like we're talking about selling on Zoo or Warrior Plus. That would be arguably a harder sell on a product. Although I don't know, I've done well recently, but that doesn't follow that the next product will.
I think there's been a lot though. I've seen a few good products that just haven't had support, and then I've seen some absolutely awful products launched on Warrior Plus that seem to do 1,000 copies. It just doesn't make much sense. But,
always the way.
It's very simple. If you take the big lie, if you promise them millions of dollars, everything is done for you, automated or made by AI, then they're going to jump in, and a few percentage are going to refund, 5%, 7% possibly, and everything else is yours.
I got
Nothing
a
has
message
changed.
this week from Venkata Rama. He said, "Hi Steve, I purchased your training recently. I must say I've been truly impressed with what you've come up with." Well, I've been messaging him to promote my stuff for years now, and he never has done. He's always had the opportunity to look at it. That's why products don't do well. It's because they just don't get the support.
Well, at least now he has now at least seen one.
It's true.
Little by little.
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Fucking hell. AI lead
Hello.
generation automation.com. Could you not get a shorter domain name? You should have called it.
Not with AI in it at the moment.
You should have put the full artificial intelligence at the front of that.
Probably Alga.com was taken.
Yeah. Why'd you start it with an acronym and end it with big words?
Yeah.
Alga.
Alga.
ILGA.com.
Yeah.
Or AI lead automation generation, AI lag.
So what's it all about? AI lead generation automation.
That was your invite to pitch there. And you just missed it. What's AI lead generation automation.com?
It's basically we use.
Well, it's not basically, is it? Because it's got a bloody long domain name. So let's cut
It's
past
a
that.
Well, it's better than looking a bit like a Roman person that didn't make any sense. So.
Right, AI.
En manos patros Deus
I'm
Espiritu
going to have to
Sancti.
type it in just because it's. I'm going to find out what it is by going there myself instead.
I would type it in, but
I'm
I
going to
can't
go
be
to
bothered
lean
typing that
domain
much.
search. I'm going
Yeah,
to
but
lean
also-
domain search to see if I could find a shorter name.
But also Lidus Generatius Automatus is way longer and not so funny as Bigger Stickers.
Fair enough.
So you're going to tell us what this is
I-
about,
I-
Steve? Or are we just going to sit here just trying to guess what your
Well,
business is?
apparently,
Yeah, well, I was going to, but the German in the room is so loud that it's distorting on YouTube as well,
Oh, he is.
and you can't turn him down on this. Unlike on Zoom.
imagine offering a service that local businesses already need and are willing to pay.
They're already 10 minutes in. I can say what I want. They're not going to be censored.
We don't give a
And
shit about
Steve,
transaction.
What you do is you hover over his tile, you click on the three dots, you go down to where it says edit mic settings, and you can turn him down for you.
I'm hovering
No,
over
you
this
can't.
tile, and that's not working.
I can. How about now? Speak, Volker.
Is he
Volker,
muted?
I need you to say some words.
I told
Oh,
you
that's
already
good,
enough words.
I was about to say
There we
that
go.
was perfect, but there we
Yeah.
I turned him down a little bit more.
The idea of AI lead generation automation is we use softwares that can automate your browser and generate leads. In layman's terms. So we teach people how to do that.
Cool.
For $47 a month. And we have loads of different automations built already, and we've got some really good new ones coming up soon. For an example, a way of doing outreach on various social media platforms.
Cool.
And I've been testing it already, and I made some sales this week, which was quite nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Taking customers away from a group that I was involved with, and the bastards locked me out of their software. Let's put it that way. And now, would it cause a problem on the stream if I name and shame these people?
I don't give a shit what you do.
We're still live.
Because if you do anything that's liable, it's you that gets sued, not me.
Well, the bottom line is, I would never buy from a company called CloudKey ever again. Let's put it that way, because they got rather funny. If they get funny with you, they kick you out their groups, and they ban you from the software when you spent money with them, and they no longer give you access to the software.
I've heard that a few times in a few different groups.
Sorry?
What's the CloudKey?
CloudKey, yeah.
Okay,
I did own their domain name, but I got rid of it because I didn't want to libel on that either. So I let it go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
L Messenger Pro is a product of theirs that you may remember, Kurt.
At the end of the day, any of these scrapey, they're all shit. They all come to nothing in the end. They don't work long term.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer to build my own systems and then show people how to build theirs using the likes of Make, Pabbly, or Active Pieces, or Task Magic with browser automations. I'm even playing around with some of the actual AI browser automation systems, but they're not quite there yet. They screw up still.
I have to be honest, I've never gone down the whole sort of trying to scrape data as opposed to just getting people to opt in on their own choice. You know, I've never done that personally.
I scraped today 5,500 people out of a Facebook group, of which, right, I'm only going to be pitching to the first 500, because normally, as you get older and older people in a group, they're normally not very active. It's the first, you know, over the last month they've had I'll say 250 people join their group, and they're the ones I'm targeting, and I've won some sales out of it. And
what do you pitch them? Like
I
just
pitched them
totally cold, like cold.
I a hand job and a cheese sandwich for $5.
No, that's what you do, and.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. Sorry.
Yeah, do you remember I said them your way?
Don't worry, I always wash my hands before I make the sandwiches.
Yeah. But no, what I do is initially I send out a AI personal message to them. So it's humanized AI messages, but it's basically saying how you're getting on with the particular product that they're using in that group, and then I wait for a reply back. I don't bother pestering them again. The ones that come back to me are the ones that then I'll respond to and talk to them about what they're using, how they're using it, and why. And then I'll tell them there's a cheap way of doing it.
All the names on that page you brought up, Kurt, looked like they were just anagrams of just put some random letters in and that AI decided a name.
I thought that was Steve's team he's put together.
Oh, yeah.
That is.
So
that is. Then he fired him.
This all sounds like quite a lot of work for very little results.
No, I've got a scraping tool that will scrape a group probably in about, I would say, 15 minutes. I leave it to run, and then I take that list, throw it into a spreadsheet, and I type in on another spreadsheet tab the message I want to send, and then it will generate onto a new column on the spreadsheet all the messages, and then it sends those messages out to those people personalized with their name, and each message is unique, and that runs all by itself automatically, and I wait to hear back from them. I send 60 messages a day, and I leave it running.
If you send any more than that, Facebook's going to smack you.
Yeah.
You got to be careful. I mean, I randomize it, so like today I only sent out 35 messages. The day before I did 20. The day before that I did 40. I mix it up, so I'm using a spare account of mine, not my real account, because I don't want to do any damage.
You
to
got
my
more
own
than one account?
I don't. My alter ego does.
Okay.
I might have more than one account on Facebook too, funny enough. But there you go.
Shamey.
It doesn't matter if you're bipolar. You can have as many as you want.
Now that said, Kurt's tool when
I don't want to
it was
buy Polar. I want to buy American. Come on.
That said, I was going to say the tool that Kurt had made, which was very similar, when it was running fine, worked brilliantly, and I couldn't fault it. There was a few features that were missing, but the thing is, Kurt learned, looking after a Chrome extension takes a lot of work.
Well, I still take care of
IM
Leads Pro. IM Leads Pro still works.
Is it still working?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't do the automation that you're looking for because it breaks the terms of service. That's the only thing. But you can click on the person's name, send. Click on this person's name, send.
Yeah.
Talking of breaking terms of service, let's have a look at what's launching on Muncheye.
We know most of it will suck, but you never know your luck. So let's dig through the lies. What's launching on Muncheye? What's launching on Muncheye?
Oh, we haven't
played that one for a while, have we?
That's the first time I've seen that. That's very good.
Oh, they were all made when we first started doing this thing, and the only one we do every week is the David Kirby one.
Yeah, let's not do the potato one again. That one I think needs voted out.
I don't know. I just think it needs a bit of tweaking. We'll see. So
yeah, maybe not a potato.
Mark Thompson.
He's
at the big launch. Todd Groves at Vidco. Yeah. I mean, Jai Sharma, that'll be shit.
Oh, okay.
Don't buy anything from Abby Delawelli. Dewey.
Let's go and have a look.
All this stuff is shit.
I mean, the domain won't exist.
I've got Relapse again. I'm sure that's
Relapse he's been doing for quite a while now.
Yeah.
You
know what?
Hello, I'm Abby. You'll buy my shit, and guess what? Because you bought my shit, I will not support you.
Relapse.
You know what I thought you said, Steve?
What?
I thought you said I've got a prolapse, and I was like, that's a bit of an overshare for
mitral valve prolapse. There we go.
Relapse.
I think you only get the prolapse if you buy OTO2.
All right.
If you buy any of his shit, you get a prolapse.
The funniest thing is
upsell.
OTO2. OTO2 looks like OTO1, which is nothing more than a clone of the front end.
So Decapper's got cryptogram profits.
Is Jono Armstrong back?
Yes.
Jono Armstrong is back.
He's back. But is he back this week? Or he is. 2nd of April.
April 2nd.
It's Jono Armstrong, Tom E, and Paula Marie as the JV manager.
Yeah, this is going to be like the world's shittest launch, isn't it? I mean, it'll probably sell, but the poor suckers that buy
1,000 plus.
So there's Jono with. Yeah, I saw that Paula Marie had joined his team, and then I saw that he teamed up with Tommy, my favourite career advisor. And I thought, well,
yeah, what would you do without him?
Let's have a look. Preview the sales page. Do they actually have that? Okay, yeah, they do. The emergency income kit forces $100 daily into accounts anytime we need. Yeah, anytime we need it, they need it, not you. You're not going to do this. It's impossible for anyone not to get results today with it. Yes, today.
Pause. The result is $100 comes out of your account into ours.
Yeah. What you get Shafted. Oh no, you get personal emergency income kit. Ready to start earning in 10 minutes. That's not what you get, is it? I mean, that's just a feature. Cash injections on demand. What you get, what you don't need. This doesn't even make sense, this page. Right, 90% off. It's just $9.97. Oh, yeah, from Tommy. Well, it just looks like.
You know what? I think I'm overpaying for my sales page designs.
Way.
Yeah.
They'll probably do more sales than me anyway, so I definitely am.
Oh, they will. I mean, they will.
Well, 100%, of course they
That's
will.
what they do.
Mm.
No,
Oh, yeah, it'd be 1,000+ units, and like no one will make anything of it. The only people that get rich off that are the people involved in the launch. So,
what's Amanda Craven doing? I like some of her stuff.
Oh,
So
now I was actually. Where's that? What date's that one on?
a little bit,
On the right
further
side,
down.
just under the fold.
16. Stop.
Yeah.
16.
There it is.
6. Okay.
I'll see y'all later.
Last 16th.
See you
I'm
later.
gonna get off. I'm gonna get off here. Check out the private chat. Don't broadcast it. See y'all later.
All righty.
Oh, okay, mate.
All right.
Take
All
care.
right.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. So, yeah, this actually, I'm curious. I've seen her posting about this on Facebook, and she had a really good sales pitch post for it. And I did think that maybe I should look at this, but I haven't yet. Let's go and see. I mean, the problem with this is no one on my list, hardly anyone on my list, is actually going to have the first requirement, the simple newsletter. Without, unless you're doing a newsletter, you're not going to have content to turn into a book. So it's a very limited marketplace. So, but it's not much. See the sales page. Let's have a look. Fast. Look how slow this is loading. I don't think my internet's that bad tonight. Hungry audience.
Your internet's not that bad. It is a very, very big graphic.
Just want to say it's a 5,000 by 4,000 pixel original graphic.
Yeah.
With just 10% of it being shown.
Yeah. Send me my copy and all my free bonuses. No, right. How to turn a newsletter into a book. Make this bigger. I think this was some of the copy I saw on her Facebook, and I thought, yeah, actually, with the right audience, there
it
may
does look a bit similar to yours, Steve. Truth be told,
well, to some extent, but she's getting them to put in something.
Yeah, the problem is those who have a very successful newsletter know what they can do with it.
Go back.
And for the other folks, they have to start and establish a newsletter first.
Go back a little bit further, and I can already see the problem on that copy. Stop. You start with an audience. There's the big problem.
Yeah.
You start with an audience.
Yeah.
I know, and I know what she means when she writes that, because I can read the whole thing together. But when I know that my people read that and go, you start with an audience, and go, well, I don't have one.
I don't have one. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is, I mean, basically, it's not a new idea, is it? It's like, this is really a course on repurposing your content, which you should be doing anyway if you're a good marketer. But I think it will inspire some people. But like you say, if you don't have an audience, you're not going to buy. If you don't have a newsletter already, you're probably not going to buy it because you go, well, I don't have a newsletter to turn into a book. And so now I've got to create that and an audience. And it's just too much for people and they won't do it.
I've got to, there's a, even though they say with AI in there is going to be a level of work that is assumed in that, which people aren't going to want to put into it, I don't think.
Okay, well. So yeah, I like Amanda Craven. I kind of like the idea, but I don't think it's worth promoting. I don't think it's going to convert well to my audience. But
I might give it a go because, of course,
I might give it a go because there's
book in a
fuck all
day
else worth
might,
talking
you know,
about.
people might like the idea of that.
I mean, compared to everything else coming out around this date, all of this is garbage,
Well,
isn't
I
it?
need, well, definitely you can say that's going to be solid information and not some usual AI quack.
See,
Yeah.
well, exactly. But look, here's what you. It tells you the steps further on, and there's 6 of them, so it's not like normal one. So step 2 is setting up your newsletter in under an hour. Step 3 is writing your book the easy way. Step 4, make money before you publish. Step 5, the stress-free book launch formula. So actually, I think it'd be an interesting and probably very worthwhile product for people who are interested in doing it.
If those
But
are the steps,
again, that's a lot of work, and a lot of people don't want to do the work. So
yeah, but if those are the steps, the copy to me doesn't quite match up to it, because if she
No,
shows
I think you're
people
right.
how
I
to
think you're right.
create a newsletter, I'm reading
Mhm.
her copy going, I need to have a newsletter to turn into the book.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Because actually, if it was about creating a newsletter first for people who've got no audience, and that was the angle, I think I could probably sell that.
Yeah. How to go from no audience, how to build an audience with a simple newsletter that takes no time to write, boom, 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 boom. And then that should be an upsell. Then how to turn that newsletter into a bestseller. That'd be a logical funnel.
Steve, you're
Well,
not.
she's got
regarding
a
your
funnel
avatar.
behind it as well, though.
Yeah, I think there is a funnel behind it.
4-hour profit engine. I don't know what these are. Hot stuff, book cash upgrade. I don't know what any of those are, but I mean, it's a. I would trust Amanda to produce stuff that is good content, because that's what she does.
It will be good. That's the thing.
It'll be very good.
It'll be good stuff, and you can learn from it.
Yeah.
I just
It's
don't
solid
know that many
information.
people are going to want to do it.
It's solid information, but what I all the products I bought from her is, if you are a beginner, it's very overwhelming.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
it is
Right.
really packed with info and showing the whole picture, that most say, no, that's good. Not for me. Sorry. That's not what I've been sold to. I've been sold to no work. AI does the thing. I cash in the millions.
Problem with a lot of these products online as well is the fact that
The what?
Sorry, my internet went funny then. No, the issue with some of these products, the fact that if you wait long enough, there's going to be something better on the market anyway.
You
Right?
can say
You
that
can
about
pay
anything, though.
a low monthly fee for. I buy a lot less now on AppSumo than I ever used to, because I go and search around for stuff, and like there was a great video product that came out on AppSumo a while ago, and they had a monthly, and I chose to go with the monthly because there'll be something better maybe in 6 months' time. So I'll just cancel the monthly and not have to pay the full whack for a lifetime account.
Mm.
Mm.
As you said today, Andy, Canva, I'm paying €14, so about 11 quid something.
Yeah, mine's
But I'm on with a team of 5, so I have the missus on the account. I have Rita on the account. Everybody is using it, and I wouldn't even think about canceling it.
Yeah, and I've got what I've done with mine. You get the extra seats and groups you can make.
Yeah.
I use them, but I'm the only one that uses them. When I was with the family, Becky used to use it as well, but now it's just all me, and I've got horoscope stuff, tarot stuff, IM stuff, all under different accounts.
Yeah.
So I can pull up the appropriate account, and but my default account's got general crap in it.
Yeah, the missus uses
And
it.
I need a
for
quick
her-
image for this. Just default account,
Yeah.
make it done.
The missus use it for travel things that she's spreading among friends, and Rita is doing it for some work. So there are a few little things we're working on at the moment, and it's going quite well. And I'm getting more into working now. The situation, thankfully, has been a bit eased. So yeah, but probably more of that if we are not on YouTube anymore.
Oh yeah, well we still are for another 2 minutes. I see
Yeah, we
Kevin
have to-
Farhay's got AI Kevin coming up, which will be interesting, won't it? Getting an
It's
AI version of Kevin Farhay. You can ask
It's a
any
high
AI
ticket, though, isn't it? That.
Yeah,
it?
the
I don't think
problem
it is.
the problem is how do you
No,
get an Irish
20
accent
bucks.
into a chatbot?
Oh,
Let's have a look. Results with Kevin.
Results with Kevin. That's what it's called, and it's a monthly thing as well on the front end.
Is that what it is?
$20 a month. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Front end, $20 a month. Oh, we can see the sales page. Let's have a look at that. I'll share my screen. Let's just go and have a quick look at Kevin Farhay's little thing before we finish on YouTube. Top of the morning, it's little Kevin Farhay here. Okay, so 7 new AI tools that get more traffic, higher commissions, and faster sales. Has anyone actually using an AI tool that can comprehensively say that's generating me traffic?
No.
Meaning,
Although I see Neil Napier's got something coming out that he says is AI and traffic generation, so it'd be interesting to see what he's doing. But I don't think there's anything.
I'm kind of doing that with my stuff at the moment, but I'm only
There
using
are ways you can
the
do it.
AI part to write my messages.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. When you get into the whole agents and the new MCP servers and stuff, yes, there's a potential there. I think to do repeated actions that will generate traffic, but I don't think anyone's brought out a tool to do that yet. And setting it up yourself is very difficult.
a bunch of AI chatbots. That's all this is.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
These sort of-
when the word AI is mentioned, a lot of the time, you can look at their JV page, work out what it's doing, and then go to AI and do something yourself.
Well, I mean, I was just thinking. I mean, if you went to a decent AI thing and you were to tell it you're a product creation AI coach and I want you to guide me through XYZ process, it would do it for you. You don't need it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know Tom and Eli lived together.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
it's a secret. It's a secret.
No, they don't live together. What it actually
Yeah,
is
basically
they're in apartment blocks. You see, they're all built the same, and they're doing so well financially. They both can afford a piano.
We'll get Elton John's piano in the corner.
Very, very good.
Yeah,
No, it looks. You know what? That does look like the next few days are going to be somewhat slim pickings. But I'm probably thinking I might just try and organise a couple of private promos because there's a few people that have got decent things. And actually, I don't find much different of hitting it outside of the launch period. Really?
Oh no, it's no different at all.
No.
In fact, normally you're doing yourself a favour because everyone's going to get emails about AI Kevin that day. And if you're the one going, hey, this product that I've been using for the last 2 years is really solid and no one else is talking about it, you're going to stand out. So, anyway, if you're watching over in YouTube land, you're not anymore. Bye.
Adios, amigo.
So professional that finish.